I'm sorry. I was just...
Hang on, aren't you the weather lady from Channel 7?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is TV's top comedy.
I wouldn't call myself a celebrity. I mean, the cop did, but I wouldn't.
Nice. That way you can still see her every day when she leaves you.
She really that hot in person?
Hey, that's my wife.
Sorry.
Look at ya.
Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is back with an all-new episode CBS tonight and streaming on Paramount+.
Heating and Air Paramedics, how may I help you?
Yeah, my furnace keeps turning on and off, and it's not heating the house. Can you send a tech?
I have a truck on the way right now, sir.
Heating and Air Paramedics. There when you need us, 24/7.
When you think winter, think windows. Those leaky old windows are costing you money and making you uncomfortable in your own home. You need new windows, and we need to have steady work all winter, so let's make a deal. If you book your window project now, we'll install it this winter, and you save a massive $300 off per window. You're helping us stay busy in slow season, and we're providing you with the exclusive advanced polymer composite windows everybody's raving about. Click.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your safety check.
Whoa.
And your weekend getaway. It's more than an SUV. It's your choice. Equinox or Equinox EV.
Now well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on 2026 Equinox models. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Need it packed, shipped, or printed? Rapid Ship Republic has you covered. From business documents to colorful posters, no job is too big or too small. Rapid Ship Republic's premier print and document service center. Visit us today.
KC Huddle on Ozarks First, sponsored by Wildhaven Building Company.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to another edition of Kansas City Huddle. Raucous crowd in the house tonight. Thank you all for coming out. How about that? We're all fired up for our guest, Chief Safety Jaden Hicks. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Hicks. We appreciate your time as always.
Yep, thank you for having me.
All right, these folks still fired up from that big shutout win over the rival Raiders. Tell me about that shutout win. Obviously, the game plan in there was to hold them down, but 31-0, not give them anything. How did you guys do that?
Yeah, I mean, all sides of the ball, they came together, did their part, and at the end of the day, we got the job done. You know, I don't think we punted until the fourth quarter, so that was pretty crazy. And so, yeah, offense just rolling, getting back into their groove. It was awesome.
Yeah, offense basically came out in the third quarter, and Patrick Mahomes didn't even play the fourth quarter because they scored touchdowns on their first 4 drives. That's got to make it a lot easier on you guys on the defensive side.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you guys didn't allow a third or a fourth down conversion from the Raiders. Y'all only gave up 95 total yards. How?
Yeah, I mean, it starts at the front 7. You know, the D-line, linebackers, they're all doing their job, holding their gaps, and stopping the run. That was like our main objective for that week, and being physical, out-physicaling the opponent. And so then the DBs on the back end, stopping every pass. I mean, it was awesome seeing all parts of the defense come together.
Yeah, the Chiefs offense had 30 first downs. The Raiders ran 30 total plays. I mean, the disparity in the stats in this game are crazy. You and I were talking earlier. Have you ever been a part of a game like this outside of high school?
Yeah, no. At the college level, I've never been a part of that. And then this was my first time at the pros, so it was awesome.
Yeah, awesome indeed. And the defense has gotten a lot better from the first couple of weeks. You're allowing 17.7 points per game now. That's third best, and you're only allowing 171 passing yards, fourth best in the NFL. How's it changed? How have you guys gotten over the miscommunications or the deficiencies that you had early in the season?
Yeah, it was just getting back to the basics. I think, just starting at the communication level, make sure we're getting everything down, that everyone's on the same page. And so once we fixed that, I mean, now we're all rolling as one, just playing as one band. So it was awesome to be out there and be able to communicate with the guys, getting all the checks in, seeing stuff like that.
Yeah, Spags tells us media folks when we're assembled there early in the season, like, guys, give me a couple of weeks. It might take 5 or 6 games to get the guys where I want them. And I'm sure he tells you guys that too. How tough is it to just stay the course and to know that it will work at some point?
Yeah, I think it's just figuring out what works and what doesn't, and different personnel within the defense, seeing what guys go out there, what's best for this run or this pass. And so all that comes into play each week, and finding the best guys out there to go out there each week, definitely one of our things.
Yeah, indeed, the defense has definitely evolved. Let's go back to the Chargers game. First of all, what was it like playing an international game? How about that setting?
Yeah, I mean, Brazil was crazy. That was my first time being there, and that far away. That was the first time I ever ate breakfast and lunch on a plane. So didn't get much sleep though, but it was awesome playing out there. Different environment. A lot of the fans have different teams on, so
sure.
You got a Dolphins jersey.
Yeah, they were all over the place.
Yeah, but it was awesome. But at the end of the day, we had to go out there and do our job.
Yeah, it didn't work out as well for you in the first game. And then the Eagles game, another tough game, of course, and that didn't work out. A couple things went wrong again, maybe miscommunication. So what happened in that game, do you think, that didn't allow you guys to win?
I think, penalties are a main thing. We talk about that each week, how penalties can, make or break a team, especially in just being disciplined in your technique, stuff like that. Guys, might be after the play, some chippiness.
Sure.
So stuff like that, just making sure we're locked in, playing through the whistle each game and doing our technique.
Tush push, what do you think about that thing?
Yeah,
man?
yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but, if it's a part of football, then, so be it.
You see the Vikings defenders lay down, literally lay down.
Yeah, right.
Is that a new scenario or a new way to stop it?
Might be.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll find out. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that ever again. Maybe in the Super Bowl. Who knows?
Yeah.
Giants game, you guys really turned it around, only allowing 9 points. What clicked in that game?
Yeah, just coming off those few weeks, that we were hungry for that win. And, offense doing good. They're starting out strong. And then defensively, we're playing physical. That's one thing that we pride ourselves in, just playing physical, make sure the opponent feels us.
Yeah, we're looking at there. You had 2 interceptions in that game. The defense did. Cyril Wallace and Jalen Watson. Obviously, turnovers are a huge factor on defense. So when did that start to click for you guys?
Yeah, we knew that offense, they like to throw the ball deep, take shots. And so that was something that we're willing to stop. And obviously we got out there, did their job, and a few guys made plays, big plays, and that helped the turnout of the game.
Cam Scatterbo, dude's fun to watch from a fan. How about to play against?
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough runner, of course. But I played him in college, too, when he was at ASU.
Right.
He's always been a problem. But props to him. He's doing good, Hard runner. There's not a lot of those runners in the league now.
No, not at all. And then the Raiders game, we'll talk about that a little bit. You shut down pretty much Derrick Henry. They had some injuries. Lamar Jackson didn't get to finish the game. So, again, just evolution from clicking from the Giants game. What did you take from the Giants game to use in that game?
Yeah, another thing was turnovers. I believe Leo had that really beautiful pick there in early of the game. And just going off that and just, making sure we're opposing our will, on the opponent and just keep pounding on them. Don't take your foot off their necks.
Yep, Leo had one and Drew Tranquil had that fumble recovery. And then you go to the Jacksonville game. We know how that ended up, 31 points the most, y'all giving up. Rough game. Trevor Lawrence is always hard, especially a running quarterback.
Yeah, that's a guy who can do it all. He, at the end of the game, he just went out there and made plays for his guys and got them the dub. But obviously, we just got to, key in on those details. I believe there was more penalties in that game.
13, yes, sir.
Yep, and that was one thing that beat us.
Yeah. What about Nick Bolton's play on the goal line where he jumped up and caused a fumble? I mean, the timing on that thing was immaculate.
Yeah, I remember I was drinking water and I hear everyone cheering. I'm like, what's going on? And I see the ball fly up, and it was awesome, though. Having him on our team means a lot to us, and he's a very special guy, making those types of plays. Very smart player.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Great stuff. I mean, we watched the replay like 10 or 12 times just to make sure that he didn't get over the ball. Just the timing on that to do that from Nick. I mean, what can you say about him?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a smart player. He knows what's coming. And so just having a guy like that on my team means a lot, and he's just a big impact player on our defense.
All right, let's go to the Lions game. Obviously a big offensive unit on that team, a lot of skill players to shut down all those guys. Amon-Ra St. Brown, their 2 running backs, the 2-headed running backs, and then Jameson Williams, and then Laporta. I mean, how did you guys key on one person and shut most of them down?
Yeah, we knew that just stopping the run, that's the main thing, is stopping the run, and all else will fall into place. We knew that they were going to try and take their shots with their 3 threats, and so just stopping everyone was buying in that week. We're locked in.
Locked in indeed. Well, the Chiefs are definitely locked in, according to the folks who seem to know what's going on in Vegas. I know you don't know anything about this, but the Chiefs are the favorites to win the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, right now. We'll talk more about last year's Super Bowl when we come back. More with Chief Safety Jaden Hicks right here on Kansas City Huddle.
So Wildhaven Homes is going to be the premier builder in Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Tennessee.
So ideally at Wildhaven Homes, we're looking for families that want a legacy. We want to go past just the idea of building cookie cutter homes and be able to do something that transcends time.
Whatever you want from a barn door perspective, we can provide that.
Why Wildhaven? Because you're going to be part of our family, and that's how we're going to treat you. And we're going to be there with you every step of the way, building your perfect Wildhaven home.
Visit our website, check us out on social media, and we hope that we can be a part of your forever home.
Everyone's favorite Scottish nanny is headed to a stage near you. Mrs. Doubtfire is the smash hit musical comedy based on the iconic film, following Daniel, a father who goes to hilarious lengths to stay in his kids' lives. Critics call Mrs. Doubtfire a huge, funny hit that fires on all cylinders. Don't miss this heartfelt and hilarious musical comedy, Mrs. Doubtfire. At Juanita K. Hammonds Hall for the Performing Arts, October 21st through 23rd.
John Wayne Heating and Air wants to save you thousands. Take advantage of 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system. Call John Wayne Heating and Air and save big before October 31st for 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system.
And here we go. Primetime football once again. Keep your night goggles out. And the Chiefs hosting the Commanders.
Patrick Mahomes is number one across the board. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL? And ain't even close. He's on another level. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Jaden Daniels had the best rookie quarterback season of any rookie over the last 10 plus years.
We'll throw it right sideline, wide open with the catch. Xavier Worthy. 10, 5. Mahomes is into the end zone. And Mahomes is on fire.
Our Getting the Job Done moment of the week presented by KB Complete goes to Rashee Rice. After more than a year between games, the Chiefs receiver returned to the field, and he was cooking. 7 catches, 42 yards, and 2 touchdowns against the Raiders.
The job's not done until it's KB Complete.
Welcome back to Kansas City Huddle. Man, we got a lively crowd here. This is fantastic. This is what happens when you shut out the Raiders, man. The city's on fire, and they know we got a Monday night game coming up. We'll talk a little bit about Monday Night Football here in a minute. But first, we just saw Rashee Rice. Him being back, man, really helps the offense, probably the locker room as well. I know he was in the facility during the suspension, but what does having him back mean to y'all?
Yeah, I mean, he's brought the swagger back to the offense. Our offense was rolling in the first couple weeks, but having him back, that just completes our whole thing. And, we're scoring now a lot, and so it's good to see out there.
Yeah, and that obviously helps you guys on the defensive side when the Chiefs offense can go out there and put up 28 points just like that.
Most definitely, you can lay back, No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we'll take this playoff. No, kidding.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that way. But going against these guys in practice now that the offense has its full arsenal, obviously it makes you guys better. How hard is it to guard all these dudes?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of speed out there, and, just guarding one, sometimes we have to double guys. So, there's not going to be enough doubles for all of them. So, at the end of the day, we got a great receiver crew, and they're all threats.
And they all have moves. I mean, dance moves and touchdown celebrations. Do you have one lined up for when you get your next pick?
Oh yeah, we got a few lined up. Right. It's going to be similar to the offenses. We like what they do, but that's why I'm saying, like, they got their swagger back. Everyone's dancing. We're all having fun.
Indeed. Has the mood changed from the first couple losses to now? Or I know y'all try to keep it as even keel as possible, but has the mood in the locker room changed?
I feel like, going 0-2, it was a bit of a challenge in the locker room, but we knew where we had to go, what we had to do. And so it was never a mood change. There was definitely, a click that had to turn. And so being out there with the guys, practice day in, day out, I mean, coming together and now we're winning. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know you told us in August that you wanted to be more of a vocal leader now in year 2 than year 1. How's that going, and how do you become a better vocal leader?
I mean, it's just all about consistency, being out there, make sure you're calling the plays right, being a leader out there. And that just comes from, reps, stuff like that on the field. And so you get the respect of players.
Differences from year 2 to year 1. I mean, obviously in year 1, you don't know what you don't know, but what have you learned not only about the NFL, the Chiefs, and yourself in year 2?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to learn from each week. There's just a new team every year, and that's with the opponents and our team. So, just learning different guys, learning different offenses, all that stuff comes to play. And, you can also have too much information that might slow you down. So I try not to do that. But no, it's been a great year so far, and learning more and more about this defense it's helped a lot.
No paralysis by analysis, right?
Right.
There you go.
Right.
And off the field, easier now in year 2. You're in a setting that you know where you're living, you know where things are in town. A little bit easier?
Yeah, most definitely. I know where the good food spots are at, so yeah, not much to complain about there.
All right, let's go back to last year's Super Bowl. Obviously, we know what happened in that, but to play in the Super Bowl in your rookie season, man, what are your memories from just that week and the game?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a dream come true, being able to play in the Super Bowl my first year. Obviously, didn't get the win, but I feel like there's more Super Bowls to come and to play in, so I'm not worried about that. But NOLA, that was an awesome environment. They had a big crowd out there, and the food as well, the culture. I love all of it.
Yeah, it was fun. We actually got to do a little bit of that with y'all. It was great. Yeah. 3 interceptions last year. Again, hopefully one coming up on Monday night.
That's right.
Where do you keep those interception balls? You have them on the mantle? You give them to mom? Where are they?
Yeah, so I actually have casings for them. They're all set up in my room right now, but there's 2 now that I still need to hang up or get cases for. But yeah, they're all in the case.
Do you have room for more?
I'm running out of room. So,
oh, really?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
We might need to get you a bigger shelf or another show.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Well, we'll talk more about Mr. Hicks' personal life. How about his game day drip? Who picks out his outfits? That and more coming up when we return right here on Kansas City Huddle.
Kansas City Huddle is brought to you by KB Complete, Chicken and Pickle, Zenith Rehabilitation, and DraftKings Sportsbook, coming soon to Missouri.
When the power goes out, KB Complete keeps your home running strong. Our whole home generators provide automatic, reliable power to ensure your family stays safe and comfortable during any outage. These systems restore electricity to your entire home, even if you're not there, giving you peace of mind. With expert installation and dependable service, our team ensures your generator is ready when you need it most. Don't let outages disrupt your life. Trust KB Complete for backup power solutions. Your job's not done until it's KB Complete.
Yo, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jamar Charles was cooking.
Man, see, those are grown man touchdowns right there.
What is that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdowns. Tell me what it means, weird beard. You look like you're about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin? With that stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
New Missouri customers, bet $5 once we're live to score $300 in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
What I have covered with Country Financial is everything from the ground up.
Life insurance, home insurance, and auto insurance.
Country Financial's been great for us. 3 kids and houses and cars and a business, and it's very comforting to know that Country Financial's in our corner.
It's important to me to know that not only am I insured, I'm insured with a reputable company.
Our experience with Country has always been stress-free. They go above and beyond to help their clients. They take care of what matters most to me.
Welcome back to Kansas City Huddle, joined by former Chiefs wide receiver and pickleball legend, Mr. Garrick Dieter here. And Mr. Dieter, you got a little parlay for us.
Yeah, that's right. It's that time of year. Betting is here. It's a fun part of the game. It's fun. It keeps you engaged at home. I love it this week. I love what the Chiefs did last week. I like Chiefs minus 2.5 in the first quarter. A big one is Pat over 200 yards passing in the first half. That one's out there, but I feel good about it this week. And then an alternate spread, Chiefs minus 13.5 for the game. So
you moved it up because it's 10-11 depending on where you look.
Yeah, I moved it up a little bit. Backup quarterback more than likely against Spags. Man, starting quarterbacks have a hard time going against Spags. So I just know any backup, no matter who it is, Marcus Mariota is a respectable guy, but at the same time, Spags is a different animal, and the Chiefs defense seems to be clicking, obviously, off last week, what they did to the Raiders.
All right, sounds good. Well, hopefully it works out for you, and everybody's got to eat, including us, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Indeed. All right, very good.
DraftKings Sportsbook is coming soon to Missouri. New customers can bet $5 and get $300 when betting goes live. Download the app and use code KINGDOM when you sign up. The crown is yours.
Welcome back to Kansas City. How about that? How about that chain? A little Flav to Flav look there.
That's a big one.
Maybe you can rock that when you get a pick. That interception
Turnover
chain.
Turnover
chain. How's that?
Yeah.
I mean, I did a double take. I thought Coach Reed was here going to make us run some laps or something there.
Yeah,
I see you, Matt.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Let's talk about the Commanders game coming up. Jaden Daniels, we still don't know about his injury, if he's going to play or not. But when it's quarterback's injured and may not play, how do you prepare? I mean, you got to look at two different guys, right?
Yeah, definitely that's a big aspect in the game of the quarterback, but I feel like whoever's out there, we still got to give our best, play to our advantage in our game. I feel like that's the main thing.
Yeah, the Commanders are coming in a little banged up. One of their big receivers obviously is out, Scary Terry. We don't know if he's going to play or not right there. They're lost their last two games, so they're going to be hungry to get a win. You guys are coming off a big emotional win over your rival. Any chance of a letdown?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, with our offense rolling, the pieces back together, I feel like, there's not a game that we can't win. So, we're going to go out there and shine.
I mean, I didn't think so, but, I just had to ask. Monday Night Football under the lights at Arrowhead. Thoughts on playing on Monday night?
Yeah, back home, I love the environment, all the fans showing out, one of the loudest stadiums I've ever been a part of. So it's awesome being out there.
Indeed. What's your preferred game time? Which do you like the best?
I would say around 5 p.m. It's not too late, not too early, just right in that sweet spot.
You had the noon game, the first one of the season this last. How was that?
That was like breakfast. Like, you're waking up and you're like, okay, gotta go play. But, it's just another game. It's awesome, bright and early.
Yeah, tell me about the morning routine on a noon kick. What does that look like for you?
Yeah, definitely got to get up earlier. Can't sleep in.
Like 6 a.m., 7 a.m.?
Yeah, 6 a.m. And then orange juice, some breakfast, eggs, and then, showering, getting ready to head over to the stadium.
All right, when you get to the stadium, do you have any game day rituals? I mean, do you try to park in the same spot? Do you take the same route? Do you have any superstition, things like that?
Always taking the same route, but not too big on superstitions. I do have the same prayer before every game. Just keeping the warm-up the same as well. I don't try to do anything different with the warm-up, just getting the body right and warm.
Yeah, what does your warm-up entail? Do you do anything different than any of the other guys?
Yeah, I do a little bit different. It's all the way back from high school. Like, I've been doing the same warm-up, yeah.
And what does it look like?
Yeah, it starts off with A skips, B skips, C skips, and then getting faster, high knees, and then doing all-out sprints.
And you got your ear pods in. What are you listening to?
Yep. I got a few game day playlists, so there's a lot.
Just a mix of stuff?
Yeah, variety, wide variety.
Kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what about getting dressed? Do you left shoe guy first, right shoe guy first? I mean, some people are weird about this stuff.
Yeah, no, people wear the same socks too, but.
Wait, no. From each game?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
You would know if they were from each game, I think, right?
Some socks look a little dingy. So.
We need to get Alan Wright on that and
yeah.
get some bleach out there. All right, what about your game day drip? I mean, I'm fascinated by how big this is becoming. People always want to see what y'all are wearing coming in. How's your fashion sense as we take a look at some of your game day outfits?
Yeah, so my game day outfits, mainly they come from me, my visions. I do get help from family, some friends, but for the most part, I'm choosing these outfits out. So whatever I feel.
Different from road and home. I know Patrick Mahomes' business trip, and a lot of guys are business trip on the road. Do you ascribe to that?
Not really. I know some people like to wear the suits on away games.
Yeah.
That's a business trip, but this past couple of weeks I wore a suit on the home game. So, it was just what I was feeling good out there, and obviously played good. So, not much to it.
Feel good, look good, play good, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, speaking of good, you're doing a lot of good work in the community. You have an upcoming toy drive, and you have a new foundation. Let us know about it.
Yeah, that's correct. It's Jaden Hicks Foundation. I'm partnering with KC Children's Hospital and Mercy Hospital. So it's going good. We got the things aligned and everything's turned out good. So I'm excited.
Do you have a toy drive coming up here?
Yep, toy drive on December 1st is when we'll be having it.
And I heard you were hanging out with the kids yesterday, a couple days ago, and some of them actually beat you in Uno.
Yeah, I got to play Uno with one. Unfortunately, I lost, so props to him. Props to Sean. Shout out Sean.
There you go.
Yeah,
hey, man, if you're going to lose, do it during the middle of the week and not on game day, right?
Exactly.
Good stuff. All right, the audience questions. We got a whole bunch of them. They're coming up when we return right here on Kansas City Huddle. Y'all stick around.
So Wild Haven Homes is going to be the premier builder in Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Tennessee.
So ideally at Wild Haven Homes, we're looking for families that want a legacy. We want to go past just the idea of building cookie cutter homes and be able to do something that transcends time.
Whatever you want from a barn door perspective, we can provide that.
Why Wild Haven? Because you're going to be part of our family, and that's how we're going to treat you. And we're going to be there with you every step of the way, building your perfect Wild Haven home.
Visit our website, check us out on social media, and we hope that we can be a part of your forever home.
At Houndstown, we do it for the dogs. We offer doggy daycare and boarding in one of our townhomes or large luxury suites. And right now, new customers get a free week of daycare. Houndstown, we do it for the dogs. 1907 South Stewart near Glenstone and Sunshine.
Get this, FanDuel is coming to Missouri.
Yeah, it is. I'm pumped. Let's go.
Download America's #1 sportsbook now, Missouri. Bet $5 and get up to $300 when we go live on December 1st.
Daybreak on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Get an 11% rebate on everything for your vehicle now at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life, and Menards carries automotive products from trusted brands to help keep your vehicle on the road. Stay safe in wet weather with Rain-X Vision Beam wiper blades. They're easy to install and are designed to provide a smooth, streak-free wipe every time. Now just $9.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
This lavender bow means more than words. My mom, my brother, my brother-in-law, my wife. Cancer touched them all.
And this pink bow reminds me every day of my mom, taken too soon by cancer, but also reminds me why we fight.
My gray bow's from my sister, who beat brain cancer. My pink bow's from my mom, who beat breast cancer. They're proof that hope and strength win battles too.
Every ribbon tells a story.
And every story deserves a cure.
Join us. Stand up for cancer awareness.
Welcome back to Kansas City Huddle. Audience question times for Chief Safety Jaden Hicks. Rylan wants you to describe your relationship with Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah, Coach Spags, man, that's a guy, who's going to give it to you straight. And so having to take that with a grain of salt each week, he's a good coach, though. Love playing for him, and, what he has to do with being a man off the field and on the field, it's special.
Yeah, indeed. Derek wants to know what's your favorite hobby outside of football?
Just to name a few, I like video games. I like fishing. I think fishing is a big hobby that I like to do
Really?
out the field. Yeah, a couple of teammates will go out, fish on the lake. It's awesome. It's a good.
Are you
good
skinning
time.
the fish and cooking them as well?
Nah, I don't do. You're
not taking them off the hook. You're not touching them.
I don't touch the guts.
You're just catching them. All right. Natalie wants to know the biggest difference for you between college football and the NFL.
I feel like between college and football, there's good levels on every aspect of college and NFL. I feel like it's just more tuned up in the NFL. You know, there's more guys and, you know, with backups, especially college, you might have a walk-on that's a backup, you know.
Sure.
But in the NFL, everyone's good. You know, there's not really a step back from, you know, who goes out there and who doesn't.
All right. Well, keep up the good work, sir. We appreciate your time. Thanks for watching Kansas City Huddle. We'll see you next week.
Kansas City Huddle is brought to you by KB Complete, Chicken and Pickle, Zenith Rehabilitation, and DraftKings Sportsbook, coming soon to Missouri.
Yo, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jamar Charles was cooking.
Man, see, those are grown man touchdowns right there.
What is that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdowns. Tell me what it means, weird beard. You look like you about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin with that stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
New Missouri customers, bet $5 once we're live to score 300 in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
CBS Thursday is meant to be, with new episodes of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Ghosts, Matlock, and Buzzback.
And it all starts now. Thanks for watching.
Previously on Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage.
That was Channel 7. They want me to fill in for the regular weather girl on Friday. I'm Mandy McKellar.